All right, what's up, everybody? Let's turn this down. And let's get over here. Cool. All right. Happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody. I'm here joined by my brother back there. You're just blurry. And the dog. What's up, everyone? Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, got my brother here in town. He's been with us all week. It's been super helpful. It's been fun. Very nice having him. It's nice that it's Memorial Day weekend. So we have a few folks in the chat that have said things that I hope they would, like Sergeant Harvey. For some reason, Sergeant Harvey, you're posting twice on the chat at once. Hey, all good. No shame here.
2 is better than 1.
2 is better than 1, bro. That is exactly right. So to any of the veterans in the chat, from one veteran to another, thank you for your service. Semper Fi. Absolutely. We have someone else in Mountain Time Zone. Always a good time. Debbie, definitely sending a big thanks to all our veterans. Waves up, brother. This is cool. Brett says, hope you have a great weekend. Listen to the Firm's song Radioactive this morning. What a great album. Don't know what that song is. Tell me about it. We got a friend of the channel, Ty. Can't stick around too long, but wanted to swing in and say hello. Hope the family's doing good. Happy Memorial Day. God bless. Absolutely. Well, thanks, Ty, for popping in for a sec. It's getting a little hot in here. Yeah, the plan today. I mean, we're going to keep today's stream not shorter than typical, but you know, there's some streamers out there who will go for solid 4-6 hours. Can't do that. Can't afford to do that. Diego and I, we're gonna leave in a couple of hours because we're taking my daughter Millie. We're taking her to watch the Garfield movie. Like, she's talking about it all the time. She came into the room. I don't know if I told you this, Diego. She came to the room at 4 in the morning. Just being like, hey, are we going to the movie? It's like, yep. But I had to like get out of bed and walk her back to bed. But she like couldn't sleep because she's so pumped. I have no idea how we sold this movie to her.
You know what? I had a hard time sleeping myself.
Did you really?
Yeah, I think I'm excited too.
Oh, for the movie?
It's Chris Pratt, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah. So Diego's been sleeping on an air mattress. I forgot to ask, like, we should probably have reinflated it yesterday. Is it okay?
No, it's fine.
But still, don't.
I don't have that many thorns on me to deflate that thing too fast.
Yeah, that's fair. But anyway, so at 2 o'clock Mountain, we gotta go to start heading over to the movie theater to watch Garfield with Millie. But what are your plans for Memorial Day, guys? Let's hear them. What do we got? So we're doing the movie today, hanging out. Yeah, Diego and I hanging out here. We're gonna record a few videos with Diego just for, you know, for the sake of the channel, just documenting some stuff. It's gonna be fun. On Monday, so on Memorial Day itself, my wife Allie and I hate, like absolutely hate running. Like, I hate it with a passion. Always have, never been good at it. Here's an example. So, I mean, in middle school and like high school, I was always like a star basketball player. I was good at basketball. Never grew, hit my peak in 8th grade, and that was that with that dream. But always athletic. I was always an athlete. But whenever we had to run for PE, we had these 2 tests in our school in the Philippines that we had to do. There was the beep, like, what was it called? The beep, you know what I'm talking about, where they would hit a beep, then you had to run the length, the beep test.
Yeah,
we call it the beep test.
Yeah. You have to beat the beep. Yeah,
so the beep goes, you have to run, you have to make sure you hit the end of the track before the next beep and then run back, and then you just keep doing that to see how many levels you can go get to. So we had the beep test and then the 12-mile run. Remember that? You guys had to do that too, right?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, so the 12-mile run. Just see how far you can run in 12 minutes. Did I say 12 hour?
I think you said minutes.
I think I said minutes too. 12-minute run. So the 12-minute run. And geez, my friends would run 7 laps, 8 laps around the track. So that's almost 2 miles or 2 miles in 12 minutes. And I would make, like, the best I ever got was 6, like right on the dot. which is 1.5 miles. And I have these memories of when I would run this 12-minute run, I would, like, my back would give out. So we've talked about it on this channel, my back problems, which is why I set up this treadmill thing to walk more while I'm working and whatnot. I've had these problems ever since I was a kid. So yeah, we would do the 12-minute run. I'd be dying, my back would be dying, and I sucked. So I hate running, if I didn't make that clear. So Allie thought it would be a good idea to sign me up for a race. So at least she's joining me for it, and it's pretty easy. It's a 10K run, but we're doing a 10K run for Memorial Day, where we are going to be a good sport about it. It is Memorial Day. We're remembering those, right, who served, who passed in that service, and a lot of them were not doing the funnest thing when they, gave their lives for people. And so, I don't know, it's my own little way of like thinking about it, doing something I absolutely hate, but doing it for, frankly, to keep my wife happy. But like, I'm saying that like gladly. But anyway, so we're doing a 10K run Monday for Memorial Day, and then just a barbecue here at the house, but that's what we're doing. Let me know what you guys are doing. And that night, that's when you bounce, right?
On Memorial Day, yeah. I don't really know how that's gonna work out, but
yeah, me first.
I mean, airports are full no matter what.
Got it.
So,
yeah.
But it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not that far away.
No, Seattle's an easy flight.
Yeah. I brought the Seattle weather with me.
Yeah, you did. It's been raining and foggy and cold all week.
Yeah. And right when I'm leaving,
it's gonna start warming up tomorrow, like literally tomorrow. Yeah, so yeah, man, thanks for being out here. We'll get you a chair. Well, there's a chair right there in a sec. Come over here and sit and have everyone say hi to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we.
So the lasagna cat, people are asking about the movie. Yeah, lasagna cat. Yep, lasagna for dinner. Brett Wright. So I asked Brett who the firm is. The firm is Jimmy Page and Paul Rogers. Jimmy Page is the guitarist for Led Zeppelin, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't forget him.
We need to do more. I need to do more Led Zeppelin.
Oh, they're the best.
Yeah.
Classic.
No, for sure. I mean, those videos have done well for us. And
hi guys. I think you can see me better now.
What's up? Say what up, everybody.
What up, everybody? By the way, I just have to say thank you to all of you guys. You guys have been such an important part to my brother's life. And it's really been nice to have so many people on here and for so long, just keeping this all alive, because we all react to music differently. We all have different perspectives, and I think it's like nice to be able to get our perspective from where we grew up and just what we listened to, and then thanks to you guys, we get to be exposed to more kinds of musics, different genres that I didn't think I'd get into, just from watching the channel. So thank you guys for being a part of my brother's life. Seriously. Yes.
We have this thing when we start feeling sentimental to just do something weird.
Yeah.
So we'll do. We're getting a little too, as Ron Swanson says, like we're getting a little too chummy here. Let's.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
No,
I felt it a bit.
No, thanks, man. We love you, dude. On the chat, we have some folks saying for Memorial Day weekend, checking out Arlington. We did do that for last Memorial Day. So if you haven't seen that, there's a lot of songs. I've been starting to get suggestions for songs that we have done in the past. And yeah, we gotta, I might change the lens because it keeps wanting to like switch our focus.
Should I move back?
Or forward.
Forward?
Let's try that. Do it again.
Yeah, that's as close as we're gonna get.
But yeah, anyway, A lot of good songs to check out for Memorial Day weekend, but there is a chance we did them last year. So if look up Sebs, Duran and the song, see if it's there, and if you find it cool. If any of you think it'd be a good idea to reshoot any of them, that could be interesting. There's stuff that we did a very long time ago that, that could be fun. Sergeant Harvey, have you reacted to Home Free's Brother in Arms? Pretty dang sure I have. Let's double check. Like, we have checked out Home Free several times. So I have also checked out Dire Straits' Brothers in Arms. That might not be up anymore though. But yes, we checked out literally, last May 26th. Yep, last Memorial Day weekend, Home Free, Brother in Arms. We did do that. So yeah, look that up. Coming to you, we got someone from Conyers, Georgia. No idea where that is.
Georgia. Somewhere.
Nice. Breck, 10K, major props to you. Still plow snowing up here on going to the Sunrise. Word. Love your videos, Sebs. Happy Memorial Day. Love you too. Black Dog by Led Zeppelin. Do you know what song that is?
Not off the top of my head, but you can never go wrong with Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, I'd love to do more Led Zeppelin. Honestly, here's a big reason. Our top money making, right, if you all don't know, with reaction videos, rightfully so, you can't monetize most of them. And you can't monetize most of them because you're using someone else's stuff, right? So with copyrights and all, ad revenue goes to the copyright owners, which has been okay. We didn't do this for money, and if anything, if I worry if I start thinking about that too much, this will stop becoming fun, right? So the goal just has to be keep having fun, and you guys suggest good stuff, and sweet, let's enrich our life, right? But nonetheless, dude, Gunner, jeez.
Yeah, he's obsessed with me.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I know how we'll. Because the main reason it changes focus is because we're both different distances.
Yeah.
But now we're equal. Okay, so anyway.
Okay.
What was I saying? So that's the situation with reaction channels. So that's why any of you guys who send donations and tips means the world to us. To any of you who send super chats and things like that, we need to do better at taking the requests from super chats, by the way. Just calling a few things out there. One sec. So that's the case with reaction channels. But once in a while you find a video, a live performance, something that nobody copyrighted. Led Zeppelin's live Stairway to Heaven was one of those videos for some reason. Mm-hmm. And that video on our channel is doing pretty good. Stairway to Heaven, right? So my first time finally listening to that. And yeah, that has almost 600,000 views. And yeah, it's been great. So because of that, we kind of have a soft spot for Led Zeppelin because it's also helped out the channel quite a bit. But of course, they're incredible. So let's check them out some more. So Black Dog, let's make a note here. It's like weird seeing myself in that video. Like, look at my hair. It looks all. And at this time, I only had 2 guitars in the back.
Yeah, you've gone through.
Yeah, it's weird seeing clips from that video.
Yeah. And yes, this is a real room. There's no green screen in the back.
Yeah.
He put a lot of time and care into setting up this room. Well, we did. Shed, right?
Yeah, it's a shed.
My shed looks nothing like this. Like, my shed looks exactly like you would expect a shed to look like, which is not very good, but that's okay.
Yeah. No, I hear you. All good. We did get a super chat. Let's address that one real quick. All right, see, so super chats aren't always coming in on here, but we saw the announcement, or someone could have sent you okay, so we got a donation. That's why, okay, it wasn't a super chat, a tip. Anessa, thank you so much for the tip donation. We saw that here. We got the alert for that. Thank you so much. We'll go. You want? Let me actually go read it really quick.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, being here on this side, I can see how they can be missed. I mean,
there's a lot to
they have these platforms set up for all this, but a lot of stuff can just, you don't notice.
No,
a lot of the moving parts.
Nah, but it's fun. It's all good. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, thank you so much. Sebastian Quinci. I need to turn off the. Well, I mean, we can leave the alerts for. What's we call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Subscribers. Jeez. Yeah. So Craig says, "Hey, from Casper, Wyoming, Heroes by David Bowie live version 2002."
David Bowie, another classic. Yeah.
Let's double check because I'm almost. That also sounds okay. So David Bowie.
Okay, what is up, everybody?
Nope.
Welcome back to the channel.
Nope. We have done Heroes.
What was that? Space Oddity?
But we did a different performance. What performance is this? Holy crap, dude. And look how different the room looks here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is weird to see. Like just like how long we've.
Oh yeah.
Wow, and that video did well. Don't play. If it's from the Heathen Tour, we have done it, Craig. Go check it out. Anyway. Jimmy Page has done so many collaborations with great artists. Him and David Coverdale. I don't know who David Coverdale is. Do you know who that is?
I do not.
Released an album in 1983, and my favorite song was "Shake My Tree," written by Jimmy Page. Very cool. You skipped Eileen Atkins. Did we get? What did we skip from Eileen Atkins? Yeah, and by the way, I'm not going to be able to get to every single chat. We're kind of just going. Anyway, we will keep going through. All right, so here's what I wanted to do real quick. A quick update. Oh, hey, nice. So we've been trying to do. I've been trying to set up the guitar with the setup here a little better. Mm-hmm. And it just hasn't worked all too well. So the way we're doing it right now, I have this Rodecaster Pro thing. And if I, if I turn on my guitar here, like my...
Okay, I'm gonna give you room for this.
No, it's fine. I mean, like there's plenty of room. But if I turn on my guitar here, this thing can hook up to my computer and you can get like the emulators on the computer, right? So there's like, so I use bias effects from Positive Grid, right? And let's see. It's actually, it may not come up. Let's give it a second. So Exhibit A, right? I'm not gonna be able to get it to work just because of frankly, I don't know why. I do know why. Okay. All right. So we have bias effects. All right. and you can do pretty good stuff, right, in emulating sounds. The problem that you're always going to have when your computer is the processor for these sounds is delay. And I've done my best to get it to a point where there isn't any delay, and it, like, you can get close. Like, it's pretty close.
Yeah. Okay.
If there's too much tone, it does that weird sound. Okay, so you can do that. But there's still, I mean, if you just, as you play music, you just kind of become an audiophile, right? Like, there's certain sounds that if you hear them, it's just not ideal. And it makes it a little less fun for some reason, right? So you're understandably picky. So what we've been trying to do literally all week is we got this guitar amp with like processors and all of that. And my idea was if I could have the amp to be the processor and all this does is ingest an output and then we put it on the stream, cool, that will sound better. Good idea in theory, but it didn't work. For some reason, there's like this incredibly fuzzy, weird sound. I tried to get a ground loop isolator to plug it in and make it work, and it's just didn't work, man. So we tried. So have to return all of that, which is fine. You know, at the same time, we were making investments in some of this stuff. And hey, we're going to get our money back because it just didn't work and it wasn't worth the attempt. Well, good. So getting our money back. But if anybody, for some reason, has ideas on what to do to just optimize ingesting the guitar into something like this to then put it into the stream, that would be cool. I mean, because frankly, one of the other options would be getting one of those shotgun microphones.
Yeah.
And just
put it up
onto the amp like most people do. But it's like, I'd have to buy one of those, and those microphones are expensive.
Yeah, if you want to get some good sound.
Yeah, exactly. So, whatever, but hey, man, you can't win them all. So, that's what we're doing. Okay, so I see what people were saying about I missed Eileen. Literally, Trace Atkinson's wife is here. Eileen? My husband, Trace Atkins, usually performs on Memorial Day, but previous commitments did not allow it this year. He has a show tomorrow in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Well, we're all freaking going to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, aren't we? Guys, right? We all have the money for that. No, that's incredible. Well, Eileen, we love your husband. That song, I don't know if you've been following the channel for long or not, but this experience and changing my mind with country, it's been a really cool experience. And I think multiple things were happening at the same time to change my mind around this. One, between those, like, right, the 2018 to now, like, patriotism was kind of like under attack, if you will. And I was feeling patriotic because I was being, you know, naturalized as an American citizen, and I became more and more excited for that. So became a citizen in 2020 so that I could finally vote and just be a part of something, right? Try to be a part of the solution, if you will. So wanting to do that. And then Yellowstone comes out, and Yellowstone, the cowboys are just freaking awesome, right? So that kind of opens me up to this, you know, to this as well. And we were doing a stream, I want to say at the end of 2022, and several folks were saying, hey, check out this Jamie Johnson in Color song. And I'm like, okay. So we eventually filmed it, and it was beautiful. So I was like, okay, country's dope. Let's keep going. And then the rest is history, because a lot of subscribers came on and joined here. And I think they just enjoyed me changing my mind about it. So all of that started happening. So I was feeling patriotic. Yellowstone, started loving country. So then when I finally checked out Arlington, it hits very, very different. And how interesting is that even though I didn't grow up here and I moved to America when I was 15, you still feel pride, right? Even when something's like grafted into you, it wasn't a natural, it wasn't where you came from. Doesn't mean I don't love Chile, which is where I'm from, or other countries I lived at, but America was finally home. Diego and I, we moved like 6-7 times different countries as kids. So we were what you would call third culture kids. We had our own culture, but we went to schools, lived in places where we never belonged anywhere. But the one thing that was consistent was in all these schools, Americans. These were typically American schools we went to. And then we finally moved here, and the folks in Utah were so nice to me that America, baby. So if we know that your husband typically on Memorial Day performs, well, that's an alert to set up. How cool would that be? Clipping this little conversation and next year going to your husband's show. That'd be cool. So thank you everybody who made sure and let us know that, you know, that we didn't miss this, because it was just fun. So thank you so much for being here. This is cool. Absolutely awesome. Did you know Angelina Jordan just appeared at the London Palladium with Toby Gad, the co-writer of the song If I Were a Boy, made most famous by Beyonce's version? I thought that was a Beyonce song. Hey, we'll check it out. We made a note of it. William Parrish is also saying we should check out Ren Band, The Big Push. Okay.
Absolutely.
I use a Mackie Pro 4 12 channel for streaming instead of the Rodecaster. Huh. I'll look into that. But then at the same time, it's like, yeah, okay, we'll look into that. This is how you end up with a 700 pedal board. Yeah.
No, pedal boards are nice.
No, for sure. Yeah, but see, now I'm getting lost in thought about trying to solve the problem. We'll keep thinking. Yeah, I can't stop thinking about, solving the issue. Freak. Olsen, are we taking requests? Yeah, so we read your notes earlier. Yeah, for sure. Like, we'll definitely jot these down. We have a backlog of requests that I will never catch up with, right? So it's one of those, like, I can't make promises, man. I hate, or whatever. Like, can't make promises, but definitely gonna try, okay? So yeah, we made a note of that. Woodworking Gunny Bearer. What's up, Sebs? I've been watching a bunch of your country reactions lately, and it has highlighted your patriotism, Semper Fidelis from this Marine. Dude, that means the world, man. That's awesome. Pet Lover asking, how can the ad revenue for the channel be improved? One way, I mean, honestly, us just doing this, and if the live streams can do a little bit better, right? And if we keep going, But hey, it doesn't matter, right? Here's what's exciting about work. Here's what we're trying to do, okay? Here's my life plan. I love my job, my day job, my day-to-day job. I'm a software salesperson and I love doing it. It's hard. I have to, to generate new opportunities and stuff. I have to cold call people, show up unannounced to their office saying, I really believe I can solve problems and help your constituents. I sell to the local governments, right? Well, public sector organizations. And I would love to make, if there's publicly funded organizations, I would love to help them become more efficient, right? So it's hard. It helps me practice giving presentations. It helps me practice putting someone else's needs before mine. And what's cool is that you realize that the more you do that, all of a sudden your own payout will be better, because so it's you kind of experience that scripture, the first shall be last and the last shall be first, you know what I mean? So I love being a salesperson, and so I want to do it for a little bit better. It's helped develop me as a person. It's helped me develop a lot of skills that I never thought I'd had. You learn a lot about managing your own company, because you're managing a team in accomplishing the task of this, this transformation for whoever you are selling to, right? So you learn a lot of leadership principles. It's a good time. And the dream is, I do want to keep doing it. I feel like if I ever stop hating what I do, I was doing it wrong, So I never wanted to be like, gosh, I hate my job, I just want to become a full-time YouTuber. No, I want to keep doing my job and do good at it. But with that, I want to do well enough that I don't need that much more money. And any money that I do make goes into, if you guys have been following the channel for a while, I am starting a software company, kind of, right? I don't run anything, but we're developing some software that I think the content creator community will appreciate. And so any money we make, I want it to go into employing other people. And with what we have with the channel, is it's just enough for my family to live comfortably. We don't need a lot. And if we're employing people, freaking awesome. So let's kill it selling and within the next 2, 3, 4 years. And then with my day job, I think it'll eliminate risks that we can just go into this. And if the ad revenue doesn't go up, who cares? Well, I'll have other ways of making things happen. But that was nice of you to ask, Pet Lover. Ondish. I'm pronouncing your name Ondish because I had a friend named Ondish who spelled his name like that. So that's why I'm saying it like that. Can you check out Luke Holmes' Where the Wild Things Are? I do know that we have Where the Wild Things Are on the channel a lot. We've had people tip for that too. So we will absolutely check it out. This is the only problem with Luke Holmes. Luke Holmes is signed by Sony, and Sony freaking sucks with copyrights. So almost every Luke Holmes song I've done, we upload it, it is blocked. We go through the dispute process, and then it's available for a bit. Still won't make any ad revenue, but at least it's public. And it'll be 4, 5, 6 days maybe of it being live, and then it's taken down. Which I'm down to do, because hey, we'll just also post it on we'll post it on Twitter, we'll post it, I don't know, on Vimeo, and we'll put a link to it. We'll just scrub out the music from the YouTube video and guide you to the other sources where you can watch the video. The rest of the video if it was taken down, and cool. So we'll do that. But that's the only reason I actually haven't done it yet, is because doing Luke Combs songs has been hard. And I'd love to do Luke Combs because he's great. He's one of the greats right now in terms of like the modern country era. And I feel he's like one of them who is, I feel like he's one of them who is really trying to keep, keep country pristine, if that's the right word to use. But yeah, I don't know if Diego, if you want to add like a double thing for while things are like, we've had 4 people also send donations and tips for it. So like clearly people like the song. So
yeah, that's how you know. When you got
Freak, that might be a good song for. Okay, Diego has never given a country a chance too. Your first time giving it a chance was editing some stuff for the Post Malone country performance.
Yeah.
You should join me for that one. That'd be fun.
Okay.
Luke Combs would be a good one to like, just like give a country a shot. There's, of course, better ones, but that would still be a good one. Okay, we got a super chat from Garth. Could you react to Midnight Rider by the Allman Brothers? Very well. Very, very well. Garth, so we will definitely be adding that to the queue, absolutely. And thank you for your kind, generous super chat, means the world. So, sure. Let me also see if we've had more people. Midnight. It's the first time I've seen that suggestion, but Allman Brothers. Okay. Would like to suggest you check out John Mayer Gravity Live. All right, so Hippie, here's the thing with John Mayer. I have listened to Continuum from beginning to end millions of times. This is where I appreciate your suggestion here. The only live performances I've really watched of John Mayer have been his Michael Jackson Human Nature performance and not many others. Again, a big reason we do the channel is because like, I just haven't checked out stuff I know I would have been interested in. So I can't say I have never listened to John Mayer play Gravity Live. That's a great suggestion. I know the song beginning to end like nobody's business. Love playing it on the guitar. It's a really great song to use a loop pedal for, right? Because it's just G, like blues chords for G and C, and it's just over and over. Yeah. So if you just record 4 measures of that and then you just solo on it.
Oh, it's great.
It's easy. So I would love to do that one, Hippie. So we'll make a note. We'll make a note of that. One thing, can I just say, I'm not going to highlight any of these chats, but we got tons of people on the chat just going like, hoorah to your brothers. Like, they're just so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the military brotherhood and sisterhood, right? It's just cool.
Yeah, just people putting their lives on the line. Just
how do you not become yeah.
I've had a lot of buddies who have served, and they have all sorts of stories, and these people leave their families and they're exposed to completely different worlds.
Right.
And not only that, but they experience a lot of trauma.
Yeah.
Just from seeing all these things that are happening. And it really hits home when you've got all these young people going out there risking their lives for everyone.
Yeah.
And they just really that's what I love this country.
Yeah.
Like
he's the only Duran born in America, by the way.
Yeah.
When my dad came here for school, Diego was born here.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm one of the
You're the only
legitimate American.
You're the only one with an American birth certificate.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's cool.
I mean, you're an American too.
Like, I have a passport. Yes, I have an American passport, all of that now, but
yeah, because we love it here.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, right? But like, because everywhere we would go to, especially like Chile, Chileans, again, we love being Chileans. They're Chile's in the World Cup. We're going crazy, okay? But there is something in Chile about if you're clearly not full Chilean.
Yeah.
So we never belonged anywhere. In Chile, we were never Chilean enough. In the Philippines, we were just these chubby, whatever we were. No one in the Philippines, no one knew what we were. Right? They were like, "Are you guys Filipino?" Or
and you know what? Like everyone asking us that, like I haven't been able to give an answer either.
Yeah.
Just being a third world kid, it's like I'm not exactly Hispanic, but I'm not 100% American.
We're not. But the thing is, because of that, being not 100% anything, the best fit is America.
Yeah.
Like, right? Like,
yeah. There's a country where everyone from all over the world came to and immigrated. Yeah. And that's what makes it great.
Right. But when it works best is when, like, the American like ideals and stuff. It's like, I like those. I want to do that. Family, work hard. Right.
Yeah.
Take risks. Right. The whole like American dream isn't like you for sure are gonna crush it. But if you risk and try, you could. And it's the only place where maybe you can. And that's exciting. Right. So yeah. Diego was born in America, but
and I live in Sumner, which is about an hour south from Seattle. So yeah, that's where I live currently with my wife and my soon-to-be 1-year-old kid. Yeah. You
need to send us some videos and we'll host them on the channel sometime. Diego is gonna be helping me moderate our Discord. He's gonna be a moderator on the chat, and just gonna help me with the channel. So next time you're live with us, but virtually on Discord,
yeah,
put up some pictures. We need to show everyone Ethan. He's a cute kid.
Oh yeah.
That's one thing. These half Hispanic babies are looking dope right now.
We got Just Ice.
We got what?
On the chat.
Oh, we got a super chat. Just Ice. Okay, first off, fantastic username. Will you check out Kristen Sorensen sing "Sound of Silence" on The Voice? Okay.
Absolutely.
That could be fun. More like The Voice auditions.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many talented people out there, and they have different interpretations.
Yeah. If I recall, it isn't. So one of the dudes that really got me like interested in country is Morgan Wallen. Yeah, Morgan Wallen was on The Voice. I should check out Morgan Wallen's The Voice audition. That could be fun. So yeah, we should check out like The Voice auditions more. You never know what's gonna happen. So Pet, now you're asking, where do the rest of the Duran siblings live? So the oldest is still in Chile. Okay, he's in Chile with his 2 sons who are, 20 and 16 or something.
Yeah,
like they're grown-ups. The 2 kids with his wife. So he's there. The next one was there. You guys in the channel, you've been watching for a while. He passed away from cancer, like 2 years?
2 years.
2 years ago?
Yeah, 2 days ago was the anniversary.
Yeah. So 2 years ago, that was my brother Jose. But he was living in Chile at the time. So, the resurrection, that's where he's gonna hang out, I guess. But rest in peace, bro. And then the third one. So my parents had, I don't know if this is a term you can say, but we'll use it. Irish triplets. So the oldest, within a year, Jose was born, and then within the next year, our brother Nick was born. Okay, Nick, he lives in Japan, out of all places. he was studying at BYU, right? Most of us in our family, we went to BYU in Provo, Utah. Met his wife, who's from Japan there. And they dated. She went back to Japan, but because he loved her, he chased her, married her, and then stayed in Japan. Nick, we've had on the channel a few times, actually. I'd love for us to have him on the chat. He's really fun. He's really fun. So it's just with the time difference. Like, I mean, what time is it in Japan right now? Alexa, what time is it in Japan?
In Japan, it's 3:48 a.m.
All right.
Let's wake him up.
Yeah, so he's never gonna make these. He's never gonna make these, which kind of sucks. And then Diego, Seattle, Washington, and I'm the youngest, and I'm here in Utah. So we're 5 boys. Here's a fun fact with that. My dad, all of them only boys. Like there's only boys everywhere. So we actually thought for a second it might have been a genetic, like we couldn't make X chromosomes. Mm-hmm. Like we thought. So I was like, dude, I'm gonna just have boys and it's gonna be awesome. Nope, 2 girls. And it's not like Allie and I are done. Like we're for sure not having more kids. But who knows, right? We're a little older, so it may not happen. But if it doesn't happen, cool. But I know that if we do in fact get pregnant, I want a boy so bad that I know it's gonna be a girl. And I just don't want to be like, I don't want someone to like record me on a gender reveal and be like all disappointed. That'd be so messed up. You know, I was a little disappointed with the second one, and now I'm obsessed with Penny. So it's like, I'm also not too afraid of that. Like, it is what it is, but having a boy would be...
You'd like to have a boy. That's okay to say.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what would be fun to do for next time, dude?
What?
Like curating some like I don't know, TikToks or shorts or stuff like that to just check out on here.
Yeah.
That could be funny.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm always looking at that stuff.
Yeah, we're having several people in the chat recommend the voice performances.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
Yeah. Huh? I'm just going through like my my YouTube here and seeing who else, like who are we competing with on the live? I mean, we're not competing, right? Everyone's just doing their own thing. We don't care. But I would just wonder who else is live right now. And the only reason I bring it up is thank you guys for hanging out here. You have a lot of places you could be, either in the real world or in the virtual. So we got...
Yeah, especially with Memorial Day.
Some dude is playing slots on YouTube Live and has 49,000 people watching him.
Play slots?
We're not seeing his face anywhere. Does he talk? It's like some kid and... Yeah, again, you can get copyrighted, I know, from people's live stuff too, so... Okay, well, that's insane. Okay, so... Slots, some kid playing slots is he has like 50,000 people watching him. That's fascinating. Relaxing jazz music. I love watching these sorts of things though. Just like these like random playlists. It's a brilliant idea. Just have ambiance music that you probably generated with AI, right? and then people are just like hanging out in the live chat like nobody's business. And I have like more subscribers than this thing, but 22,000 people are watching this. All right, so hard to compete with relaxing jazz music. I Show Speed, you know who that is? Have you seen this cat before?
No.
Yeah, he's kind of like him, Kai Cenat. They're kind of these like some of the big streamers right now. I mean, he has homeboy has 25 million subscribers. He is funny to watch. I mean, like, look at his chat. Look at how that's going. Boom, 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 boom. Like, there's like no way you can manage that.
No.
Right. But that's kind of cool. Like how people, like, I think it is interesting how people, like how people live stream like in real life stuff. Like what sort of connection, like they can't be live streaming just on their 5G network. Like it's so unreliable.
Yeah. Yeah, it's come a long way. And
see there, he's like talking
amazing,
to.
yeah.
What do people use when they're streaming in real life? I don't know. I mean, he has some Asian girl with him. That's cool. Okay, anyway. All right, so yeah, competing with I Show Speed. Yeah, we're not gonna take many of his concurrent viewers here. Yeah, dude, a lot of these like smooth jazz music, live draw, Kentucky midday. I don't know what that is.
You know, you would think there'd be more, kind of country stuff going on right now. I'm feeling a very country vibe right now.
Especially because of Memorial Day weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, see, we should have provided. We should record a country album. That'd be fun.
You know what? That would be fun. I love recording music too. So fun style music.
Imagine like the first thing I make, like music wise, besides like the metal stuff I did when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
Is country. We've come a long way if that's the case. That's awesome. Yeah, anyway. All right, so that's who we're competing with there. On Twitch, I mean, Twitch is a whole nother ball game here. On Twitch, I mean, Twitch is a whole nother ball game. Oh, that was trippy. Look, how trippy is that? Look, we're gonna get one of these things happening. and they tell their friends, and they tell their friends, and so on, and so on, and so on.
Keeps going infinitely.
Yeah.
To the infinite universe.
All right, so who's live on Twitch right now? We got Shroud. Shroud's always crushing it. Ult Games TV. So Shroud has 8.4 thousand people watching. An esports thing has 14,000 people watching. Some dude playing. I don't know what that game that is. Chicks barely wearing any clothes. Hard to compete with that, to be honest. I don't have cleavage. Hard to compete with cleavage. What's going on here?
You got the guns though.
That's right, we're working on it, bro. Like, so here's my thing. I see some of this stuff. We are gonna pull one up, okay? Like, we're gonna pull one of these up. What's like the worst, like the least bad one? Maybe not. Let's just keep like the little thumbnails here. If my daughters ever start doing, so most of these girls, right?
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real, right? Didn't have dads, maybe, that treated them well, cared for them.
Figure. Yeah, yeah.
And this just makes me sad, bro. Like, I can't help but imagine one of like that being Millie or Penny's face and being like, why are you doing this? I'm becoming that parent. like, like, have some self-respect, little Asian chat. Like, what does she even do on her stream besides? Okay, well, well, that's good. We got an ad, so.
Well, advertised clearly.
Yeah. Of course, I mean, yeah, and then we're also competing. Okay, so we're competing with freaking XQC also, the French dude. I thought XQC was on Kick. He has 30,000 viewers right now. Hassan with his, I don't know if you know who Hassan is. He's this communist guy who's cool. Like if I were to have to hang out with a communist, I'd enjoy. I think he'd be a fun hang. Maybe, unless he'd be like disappointed that I like country and crap. But yeah, so yeah, Hassan's on. No, that's just interesting. What's funny was when we decided Saturday, it's like, do a lot of people even stream on Saturday afternoons? Because I'm like, Saturday afternoon's the only time I can, because I have a family. So it's not like I really have another choice.
Maybe not.
But
right now, there's probably a lot of people in line in Costco or their local grocery store just trying to get that good old American meat that you can
yeah.
for Memorial Day.
Yeah, because at the same time, like I think like my niche don't have the time to just be on us like. Because like those homeboys are freaking streaming for like 8 hours a day, right, and they're just making millions of dollars because like of all of the ads that play during their streams, right? But
the camera and them have fused together and become one entity.
Yeah,
it's natural for them.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're not a natural. You're a natural.
Thanks, dude.
But you also got your family and stuff, and you know,
right. And I think, yeah. But part of me is like, I mean, one of the big reasons I wanted like game streaming to become a thing, is I wanted to like reach out to the young, and to tell them like, dude, you know what? Like, you know what is the most baller thing you can try to do as a kid? Is trying to not have sex till you're married. One of the most baller things you can do as a kid is to work hard and go to bed early. Like that is actually counterculture.
Yeah.
Right? Trying to have a family, some sort of like, I don't care what religion you join, but a community where you're supposed to be selfless. That's dope.
Yeah.
But hey, I enjoy playing video games too, so let's hang out and play video games. Like,
You know what it is also, and it's not only about video games, but it comes back to like us, you know, in this live stream, talking about different artists and different performances and stuff. It brings people together because it brings us back to a time. Okay, let's look back in the 90s. It's like the reason we love watching other people playing video games, for example, is we'll go in to our living room, and there's our older brother playing a game and he's getting really into. Yeah. One of the best, I mean, you don't have to be playing to be able to enjoy watching it.
Right. Yeah, for those of them in the chat who are like, why do people watch people watch, like, why do they watch them play video games? Well, that's what we did growing up playing video games.
Yeah.
There was one TV and one system.
Yeah, and 5 brothers.
So, yeah. The reason why I think you're in the same habit, the reason I would play first thing in the morning, it's my mind has been practicing that since I was a child. Because the only way I would get to play a game is if I was up before anyone else was up. And I think you do the same thing, right?
Yeah.
So the only way I could play a video game is Nick and Jose weren't up yet.
Right.
So I just got in the habit. But that's also where you learn watching other people play video games. Like, I don't know. It was just, it was fun.
Yeah.
So getting sidetracked there. I did want to game streaming because I love gaming. I love playing video games, and yeah, I did want to reach out to the younger generation to just be like, or like at least my generation, like, I don't know if they watch, but like, and if you do, guys, I say this with like love, but like my friends from the Philippines, for example, or my friends from Chile from school, because of the schools we went to, most of our friends from there are rich as all get out.
Yeah.
Like they have it made, and they are also working hard in their professional lives, so they're crushing it.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a couple of friends who have families. Right? And I'm like, dude, we're getting older.
Yeah.
Like,
you're missing out on a
you
lot.
are missing out on a lot. You are living like we did when we were 18 years old.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Right? Geez, that's not a good spot.
Nostalgia. Yes. Someone just brought that up. You know what's nice about these streams is it does bring me back to when I used to go to a record store, or like a new album would come out and you would have to go to an actual store to buy the CD or the record or cassette in my case. Just
right.
To give my age a little bit.
Cassette.
Yeah, I had all sorts of cassettes, and you go to this record store and you wanna find out what's popular and get into music, and when you're in the store you're there sharing that kind of feeling with people, and I think that's what we're doing here.
Yeah.
And it really opens your mind to just how many different music styles there are, because I know people focus on one style or
which we did
genre. Yeah,
which is why this has been fun.
We grew up in the 90s with our brothers listening to
Smashing Pumpkins,
Guns N' Roses,
9 Inch Nails,
Stone Temple Pilots,
U2. We listened to a
Soundgarden.
lot of U2 in our house growing up.
So a lot of 90s rock, and there wasn't a lot of we didn't stray away from that much, but that's why I kind of love YouTube and all this streaming. Is we're getting an outside perspective on different music that draw people together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's all it is. It's all about human connection.
Right.
We connect through music.
Yeah.
Because it speaks to us on different levels.
Yeah.
And it's just interesting to see how different people react.
Right. And then with that, there is something I read from this is going to be a long point to then get back to the point, but stick with me. There's this author named Simon Sinek, and he talks about this research study that was done of when someone receives an act of service, they release oxytocin.
Mm-hmm.
And the person giving it receives oxytocin.
Right.
And a person witnessing it receives oxytocin.
Yeah.
That's why when you see someone do good for someone, like I have this memory, I got out of work. I walked to my car, and another guy who just got off work with me at the same time goes to his car, but there was a homeless guy there, and I see him walk up to him, grab him, walk him to his car, and he clearly was, and I followed him, and he took him out to a restaurant.
That's cool.
It was one of the coolest things I've seen. I like started crying when I saw it. But so I experienced that point from Simon Sinek. We release a lot of positive chemicals listening to good music.
Mm-hmm.
And especially when we're listening to music without, like, just fully, right? No phones, no, just listening to the music. We experience dopamine.
Yeah.
And I would think serotonin as well, because, right, it's not just a dopamine hit, right? There's probably more more like positive or whatnot. If I were a betting man, I would think it's actually more serotonin, but we'll look that up maybe one time. So I think, especially like with like reaction videos, what's happening is you get to re-experience your release when you watch someone else do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think that is like partially the scientific reason why reaction videos are even a thing.
Yeah.
Right? And then just watching someone's like experience is similar to you. Now,
especially if it's like the first time you're listening to it.
And especially if they are also liking it like you did.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Or if it's a song you hated and they are also hating it with you, cool. So the caveat with a reaction video is like if it's an agreement with you, then you're more down, I think.
I think so.
Right? No one wants to go to it and just like have their music shut down. Which is, and it leads to like a question I have gotten before, like from people like just asking me about it, like, well, how about songs that you don't like? I'm I record a lot of videos that I did hate the song.
Yeah.
And so I just never uploaded them.
Okay.
There's a few of them that I will still upload just because it was the chat of the time. Like Beyonce released a country song that wasn't country. I don't know what the frick it was. I hated it.
Right.
Like the more I've thought about it, I hate that song. But because it was a topic, we still uploaded that. But if any of you have sent a song and we haven't, I most likely would have told you that, hey, I recorded it. It wasn't my thing. Mm-hmm. So I did record it. I don't know if I want to upload it because wasn't fully into it. Do you have another suggestion? We have done that on the channel. Or if you want me to post it, regardless of me liking it or not, okay, cool. But
because reacting to stuff isn't always going to be positive, right?
No.
That's the whole point. Is some music speaks to you and some doesn't.
Right.
It's just as simple as that.
Right.
And for different reasons.
Exactly. So. Yeah, and
that's all right.
That's all right. That's all right. I don't know if you guys know that reference. We have a lot of obscure references in our family. I want to try something, dude. A quick side note. So with this lens, right? I mean, the whole point of the lens is that it's very good at focusing and creating this blur in the background, right?
Yeah.
So it's like it's a good lens, and I got it.
It is, and it's just an autofocus feature it's got. I mean, that's a nice camera.
Maybe I could just turn off the autofocus. No, but I was gonna switch the lens to one that would then just capture the rest of the, like, that we don't need that. And if we have several things going on in the room,
yeah,
I just make it so that it's like I just capture the whole room. So I was like, maybe I'll switch the lens out. But now that I thought about switching the lens out, this other lens I have is nowhere to be found, which is great. Great news.
When you're looking for something, that's usually what happens.
Yep. Okay, there we go. So I'm just curious if this is what's going to happen. So guys, this won't take down the stream, but you might not see us. And just because this is the most hilarious super chat we've gotten. I mean, it's not hilarious. Okay, I exaggerated, but just it's hilarious. $2 super chat, so just getting our money back here. Life of Duran, your wife has arrived. The wife is here. The wife is here.
That's very important to know. It sets the overall tone.
Yeah. I'm just curious to see if what happens here. Like switching a lens out?
We're going to find out.
Yeah, we are. Okay.
You guys are going to get to see that.
Now it just goes to that. Don't worry, guys. We're still here. We're just restarting the camera.
Is the cap on?
No, it's not. Because like I wonder if like because then it's just like other settings that you use when you. Oh. Okay, so
there we go.
And so it's barely letting. So the other camera, right, is able to let in a lot more light. So of course I need to crank this up. And now the autofocus isn't a thing. So I have to crank that all the way up to, and look, it's like less smooth.
Yeah, that's trippy.
But right, it just captures the rest of the. Why does it do that? Oh, it's gonna be like a lot of stuff. Like, man, it's like crazy the difference that lenses make.
Yeah.
Because the thing, right, it's not letting that much. So now we fixed that, but now it's not letting that much light. So now I think this is just fascinating to like learn all of this stuff. The reason now it's the ISO.
But you know, the thing is, this also helps out because we also get to see what you guys see and make adjustments just to make it better.
Yeah.
We try to improve it all the time.
That's right. But I know what it was. I did fix it.
Oh, good thing.
Yeah, see? So it's just interesting, like how much, like the settings you have to change camera to camera. Like, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, gutter. You wanna? There you go.
Fascinating stuff.
Gunner looks comfortable. Actually, I think I'm more comfortable than he is. He's like keeping me warm. But yes, he is, right? Right, buddy? Yes. Yes.
Man, you have to like, the ISO is like so crazy what you have to set it to. Yeah, it's at 6400. Well, and then that's the shutter speed.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, it's just interesting. Yeah, well, this is fun. What's interesting is that like on here, it looks pretty good. It's just there. Yeah, very interesting. It's very interesting to me. Oh, that's cool, like seeing it change. Because then I have to set this up back to where I had it. And I had it ISO 100. To all you camera folks.
It is a science.
It really is, man.
Oh, by the way, guys, I am taking notes of your requests. And as always, you know, Sebs is going to try to get to as many as he can.
Yeah. That is right. Oh. The other thing. Okay. Okay, that was fun. We'll look into that some more. But yeah, it is just over here.
Yeah. Is my position kind of throwing it all off?
I don't know. Who cares? Who cares? Like a big thing is like it's just not doing the like focus.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. Okay, so any chats and stuff that we missed that we should address?
Yes. Yeah, there are a couple people talking about Letters from Home by John Michael Montgomery.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we can look into that.
But yeah, it's all about the veterans right now. Again, it's Memorial Day.
Yeah. No, I love it.
Yeah.
What time is it, by the way? Just a little longer and we gotta go do this movie. Here, this is gonna be fun.
Going on a ride.
Yeah.
Hey guys. Gunner is just here chilling. He's alive. Just loves to cuddle.
Yeah, he does. No, what I'm trying to fix, it turned off my autofocus.
Ah.
And it says it can't because Zoom is on. And now we fix it. Gunner.
Wave, Gunner. I can wave too.
Hey, Happy. Dude, freaking Chubbs Peterson, man. Okay. All right, here's a question for Diego.
Yo.
With everywhere that we've lived at, what's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
Okay. Well, weirdest thing I've ever eaten is probably balut in the Philippines.
Yeah.
I did try it. For those of you who don't know, balut is pretty much an egg that's developing a chick already, and they cook that and you eat it. It's yeah, that was quite an experience. I don't think I would try it again. Probably not. And the other one I can think of is fugu. Am I saying that right? It's a puffer fish. I was in Japan and I tried that.
Jeez.
Yeah, my wife wasn't too happy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was good, but I mean, other kinds of fish are just as good, if not better. So is it worth risking your life? Probably not. Some things are worth risking your life for, but not fish. I don't know. Some of you might disagree.
Comment on the chat, guys. What's the weirdest thing you have eaten? I actually never, I didn't like balut either. But for me, the weirdest thing was snake. I found snake more weird than balut. But I liked snake.
Yeah.
It was just weird that I was eating snake. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little bit. All right, let's change it up a bit. I know you're doing the camera zoom stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gunner.
Diego, do you remember Granny?
Yeah.
I think Granny is here right now. Yo, Sebs, my wife and I just got married. She's Pinoy. We're stateside now and have applied for her adjustments of status, but the end goal is citizenship. Any pro tips for the process? I hope this is Grenville McQuail, our friend from the Philippines. I just think it might be you, especially if you're bringing up that she's Pinoy. Okay, so applied for her adjustment of status. Any pro tips for the process? Dude, patience. You being married will be huge, a huge help. Let me think.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure of the process.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it takes a while.
You know what, dude? At the same time, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I was super lucky for especially one reason in particular. Because of my dad's job, right? That's why we moved every 3 to 5 years. And when we moved here when I went to high school, his employer, right? It's the church we're a part of. My dad was working for like the business side of things. Business is the wrong word, but I can't think of a better word. So honestly, yeah. My dad worked for that side of it. And they handled at least getting my green card and doing all of that. So I had my green card since I was in high school. And that green card is actually freaking hilarious because I still have like my curly hair in it. So good memories there. But because I had all of that and everything, I just put off becoming a citizen until way later. And it was like 2019, 2020 where I went out, like reached out and was like, hey, I have my green card ready to do the thing. And then from that, it was pretty quick. They just told me, like they sent me the paperwork to fill out. Yeah, it was kind of overwhelming paperwork, but honestly, you just stick with it and you'll get it done. And you submit them and then they schedule your test, right? So you have to go take like that written test, which, was it written? I think it was oral.
Really?
It hasn't been that long. It's been 4 years, but I'm still like kind of not remembering. Yeah, I can't remember. I have a feeling it was oral, dude. Like it was the person like at the counter asking me the questions and I was repeating the answers. Well, anyway, there was the test and then an interview where this was probably the only part of the process that wasn't all that fun because I think I got a guy who was having a bad day. He was like, asking me some questions. He's like, you look fit. Why didn't you ever join the military? I'm like, I don't know. I was a coward. Like, it was like my exact answer. Like, I was scared. And he's like, oh, you should have. I'm like, okay. Like, it was just super, like a very awkward conversation. But yeah, then we got it done, was approved. And then the day when we went to, for my citizenship, like when we got it, the night before there was a BLM protest and the place was kind of like run down and shut down. So my family couldn't join me for it. I have to go inside for the ceremony thing by myself, which kind of sucks, but that was my process. So long story with that, dude, it's, yeah, like, I'm not the best person to ask. Like, I was honestly super lucky, but I'm pretty dang sure it's, I'm pretty dang sure you're going to, you being her husband and whatnot, it's gonna help it go pretty easy. So patience, man, honestly. The paperwork sucks. Just be patient, just push through and wait. So anyway, very kind, generous super chat from Mark Cooper, just because love the like all the requests above anyway. Oh, love it. Okay, Mark, will do. Mark funding everyone else's requests. Gotta love it, Mark. Thank you. Hope you're having a good Memorial Day weekend. First off, some guy, Tim, brought up he has had a balut before.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had several folks here who served in the military in the Philippines. So, and Tim seems to be one of them.
Yeah, there is a lot of questionable.
Yeah, the street meats are not. I say it with all the love in my heart for the Philippines. I would avoid, street meat, but you didn't, and you're still here though, so that's fun. But yeah, it is Granny Micheal, bro. Oh, Gran. Good to see you, man. Where are you guys going stateside? Babe, yeah, you had to do a written one and an interview. Yeah, I'm remembering the interview for sure, but the exam itself, like, honestly, I think it was oral too. It was just on at the counter. I didn't write anything. I don't remember filling out bubble sheets or anything like that. It was a person at the counter asking me some of the questions that I studied. And yeah, my citizenship ceremony was in the parking lot because of COVID.
That's great.
Oh man. Well, Granny, welcome back. And cool. Pet Lover bringing up an interesting idea. Can you react to some Latin American singers maybe in September for Hispanic Heritage Month? We can. Yeah. I'm gonna say this carefully because I don't want you to feel self-conscious about this. Gosh, I hate Hispanic Heritage Month. The frick cares? But yes, good idea. It's I think the Morgan Freeman quote with like the Black History Month got me feeling the same way about Hispanic Heritage Month. Like, if we're American, we're just American.
Yeah.
Like what's? But yes, and Hispanic, especially because like Hispanics, we are so different. Yes, like Argentines, F them. No, I'm just kidding. I say that while I drink mate. And I love Messi. It was weird how happy I was that Messi won the World Cup. Like, as a Chilean, like I was happy. He's a good guy. He's a good family man. So.
Well, that's probably why.
Yeah, I became a Messi fan. But yeah, we are so different. I mean, yeah, Chilean. Like, what are? How would you compare them? Brazilians are the best dancers by far.
Yes, they're good dancers.
Right? But like Argentina is different because it's like the tango. They're more European.
They are.
Which is kind of like where that superiority stuff comes from the Argentines and the Uruguayans because they're whiter.
Yeah, they have a lot of Italian
and German, of course. And German because of the Nazis going over there.
Yeah. I mean, the Germans, they were in Chile.
In Chile a lot. So there's a lot of Chilean last names. Our cuisine isn't even cuisine. Like it's hot dogs.
We eat a lot of hot dogs and sandwiches. German style sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a big thing.
So our food, our culture is very German. A lot of our key like military leaders, German names.
I had a friend through school, elementary, middle school, high school. His name was Douglas Schmidt.
Dagla.
Yep. And
is that what everyone call him in Chile?
They call him Dagla. That's because, Chileans have a very unique accent. And with names like Douglas Schmidt, see, I have to slow down to say it. Douglas Schmidt. You know, I mean, and he was the most Chilean guy you will ever meet. I mean, this guy was, you know, he was as Chilean as they come. So yeah, his name was Dagla.
Dagla Schmidt.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Because you have to add the E.
Yeah, I don't know why we can't pronounce just S. Like, it has to be Esmit.
Yeah.
Let's go to Esmit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just how, yeah, just the name of the game. That's hilarious. So then there's that. The Peruvians.
Mm-hmm. You know what? About Peruvians, I must say their food is incredible.
Easily the best.
Yeah.
In Latin America.
Like, the Incas, they knew what they were doing.
Well, and it doesn't hurt that the Japanese and Chinese influence then making their cuisine just fantastic.
Yeah, that all mixed up.
We all agree Peruvian, like I have this memory. So I was born in Peru, which was a big deal to keep secret in Chile for some reason.
Well, there's a bit of history with that.
A lot of history. There was, you know, wars, all of that crap.
Yeah.
Taking the beach, like it's ours, baby. And the land we got. No, yeah, a lot of history there. So I was born in Peru. I have this memory when I was a kid. Maybe we've told it on stream before, but whatever. We went to it was kind of like SeaWorld. You were there. You remember this.
Probably, yeah.
I was chosen to ride the dolphin.
Oh, okay, I remember that.
So I ride the dolphin as a kid, and it was really exciting. And then they interview me, and they're like, "Hey, what's your name?" I'm like, "Sebastian." And they were like, "Where are you from?" I'm like, "Peru." And the entire crowd is boo, like overwhelming. Like I remember, cause like the bass of the boo, like I remember feeling it in my chest as a kid, and I was like, "Oh, don't bring up Peru." Yeah. So that's my experience with
we don't have a very good relationship with our neighbors. So we got Peru up north.
Yeah, so that's what makes Hispanic Heritage Month funny to me, because it's like we're all like so nationalistic against each other.
Yeah.
And like the soccer competition goes into that, like F them.
You know what I find interesting though? Like one thing that connects all of the Hispanics. One thing that connects all the Hispanics is music. Like we all listen to the same style of Latin music.
I know that because you brought that up for Hispanic Heritage Month, I should make it showing Ali.
There you go.
And I'll show her like Lamento Boliviano by Enanitos Verdes.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. That's a classic from when we grew up.
From South America. I don't even know who sings it.
Enanitos
Estoy, but Enanitos, so are they Argentinian?
I think they are. If I recall correctly. Yeah, I believe they are. But yeah, you notice like Hispanic music, a lot of it sounds the same, and it does.
Yeah,
because you know it's Latin America. It's very united with music. I have noticed that.
Yeah,
like especially like popular stuff coming out of Central America. The
perreo beat.
Yeah, and just
reggaeton
the whole style.
Whatever.
Yeah. That's one thing, like each country has their own native, you know, typical kind of music that but they all kind of have this same kind of style.
Right.
Which,
So we just got a text from the wife. I'm making sure we're seeing it. Millie's gonna come home in like 15 minutes. I told Sam to have her come around back to your shed. Okay. Sounds good. So Millie will join us here in a sec. But yeah, dude, you brought up the good point. Like, and then Colombians, Colombians are perhaps the more attractive. I think there's a consensus in South America around that.
Yeah, Colombians, Venezuelans.
Yeah. There's a consensus around that.
Yeah, I think so.
We all do things like the empanada differently.
Yep.
Chileans, we claim we have the best.
Of course we do.
The Venezuelan, is it Venezuelans or Bolivians that make papusas? It's one of them. It's one of them. They're all the same thing. You know how all Hispanics look alike.
Yeah.
Their empanadas are too sweet for me. I don't like them.
Yeah, I kind of like our style.
Yeah,
it's more of like curry based.
Chilean
cumin,
right?
A lot of cumin.
Yeah, Chileans have my favorite empanadas. And I'm not just saying that because we're Chilean. Like, I think they are the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Hispanic Heritage Month would just be funny to just.
You know, I think that would go over very well.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just because.
So Pet Lover, great idea. Again.
Yeah.
I'm dogging on the whole thing, but it's like, you know what I mean. No pun intended.
Yeah. Yeah, Gunner's the best. He's such a cute dog.
Dude, look how he looks on the camera, bro.
It's like, yep, they can see you.
That's a good boy. That's a good boy.
You know why that idea with Ali is such a good idea too?
What?
It's because, okay, you're Hispanic, right? I think.
Yeah.
And you're reacting to country music. It's like opposite worlds, you know, but you just, you know, kind of get to experience like something completely foreign. So again, Ali listening to Hispanic music, you know, especially from her younger days.
Yeah.
It's like kind of get to see her reaction.
No, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Right, boy? Right? He's falling asleep. No, I like that. So, Pet, we're taking it seriously, for sure. We did get a super chat, so let's not miss it. The two songs my BF and I plan on dancing to our wedding are Heaven by Bryan Adams. I don't know that song. Bryan Adams is the guy who sang, have you ever really ever loved?
Really?
Yeah.
I can't.
Is that Bryan Adams?
Yeah. Go Canada.
Yeah.
Yes.
Heaven, that's him. And Perfectly Perfect by Simple Plan. If you could react to them, I'd be eternally grateful. All right, Safi. I know Perfect. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know Perfect. Simple Plan was big when I was in middle school, so like I'm sure I've heard this song, but
Probably.
gun to my head, sing it, I would die. No, I don't.
And Bryan Adams, of course. Everyone knows Bryan Adams.
That is Bryan Adams, right? That song that I was singing?
Yeah.
But
Yep.
Heaven, okay.
Bryan Adams is also one of my wife's favorites. He made the soundtrack or a lot of music for a movie called Spirit. It's an old cartoon movie. I mean, wait, was it called Spirit? Yeah, I think it was. It's about a horse.
Well, we're familiar with Spirit because Millie loves it, like because they did a recent movie also.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But I think I recall because she was like, "Can we listen to Spirit songs like in the car?" I think we looked it up, and I remember seeing Bryan Adams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we were dating, we would listen to that album a lot. So she loves Bryan Adams.
Got it. Okay. Got it. Again, babe, we already brought up. We saw that Millie's coming, so cool. Ready for that. Land of Free by Home Free. Give me a sec. I'm almost positive we have done that one too. Yeah, maybe tomorrow before church, I'll record a few of these Memorial Day videos here. Land of... Yeah, we have done that one. Kelly, if you're looking that up. So again, just look up Land of the Free, Sebs, Duran, and it should pop up. We did it for last Memorial Day. Hey, when you did your high Ren reaction, not sure I never told you or not, but that was live and one take and they had 3 cameras. You'll have to see this, and knowing this is astonishing. William, I did not know that when we did that video. That would have been, where were you guys? That would have been great to know before we filmed it. Because I loved the song, but yes, that does make it way more impressive. Way more impressive. Yeah.
You know, that's when you know that an artist is truly talented, is when they can go through one take and just get it perfect, you know. A lot of music nowadays, you know, with recording software and a lot of the recording that happens nowadays, you can cut up parts and just like do a lot of editing. But this is something that was brought up in that movie that Dave Grohl made, from Foo Fighters.
When he buys the studio?
Yeah.
What was it called again?
Sound City.
Yeah,
Sound City.
Sound
It was,
City.
Sound City, the studio that, came up with like these amazing albums back in the day. And they believed a lot in the whole single take recording, because when you do that, you really get the real, music feel, the feeling that the musician's feeling, that comes across. Because, musicians react to each other. A guitarist will react to something the drummer is doing. The bass player will throw something in, and it just has such a nice flow that, it really makes it more. It just has a better feel.
You were nailing that point. The reason I got distracted is a storm just started.
Yeah, we're okay though.
Immediately.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of going away. No, you bring up a huge point. That's why it's like that's why from this channel, like I know a lot of people want me to. So first off, the more old school stuff that we check out.
Yeah.
And we check out the album versions. I think that's why it makes them different than today's like heavily curated.
Right. And you guys are requesting a lot of live performances.
So that's what I was gonna say. That's why I love those.
That's when you really know the musician is talented. If they can create that kind of feeling for us, on the spot, just it really goes a long way.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Oh, you got another one?
Oh, Safi, no, this is not just a country stream. You can do whatever you want. Colin Ray, his song Little Rock. It's another tugger of the heartstrings. Okay. I did see this also. Tim, Sherrod, Navy vet. Yeah, I've sponsored Brooks and Dunn's and Kenny Rogers. Awesome. If we have any outstanding, we'll make a note here.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys for all the requests. Like,
yeah.
This is stuff that we would never think of looking up or...
No, for real. For real. Thank you. Yeah, so Ali is trying to get some cute videos for us. So I'm working on that. This rain is insane.
Yeah, look how much it's catching.
Can you guys hear the rain right now?
You know what it is? We brought up Bryan Adams. He just brings rain.
Yeah, he did.
He just brings tears to our eyes and sky, apparently.
Okay, I'm uploading some things to Discord for it to watch. Like, my gosh.
Yeah.
Like how because okay, this is the thing. We're in a shed. We have to run into the house.
Yeah. We'll use Gunner as cover.
You guys are bringing up Colin Ray's Little Rock again. Thank you for the super chat on that and a reminder on that. Colin Ray Little Rock. Does that have to do with Little Rock, Arkansas? Is that what it's about?
I guess we're gonna find out.
Yeah. Are we sure we haven't done that? It's kind of like. No, we have not done that. Okay. Yeah, so Millie may not be coming in here because of this rain. Allie, babe, do you need me to run over and grab Millie? If you need us to, because everyone knows we're gonna head out soon for the Garfield movie with Millie. If I need to cut out here soon, let me know. All right. So first off, we are going to show some cute videos that Allie thinks.
Is that lightning? Yep.
Yeah, this is like an insane storm here. Gosh. Well, anyway. Check this out, guys. No.
Nice, run, Millie, run.
Atta girl.
She's quick. She is fast.
Nice, run, Millie, run. Atta girl.
Her run is so cute. Yeah, so the thing there, Millie started T-ball a couple weeks ago, so this was her second game. First game, she was getting super sad if she wasn't getting a chance to catch, like to get the ball from the field. So she was being really sad. She was really sad about that. Much better attitude today. So we're really proud of her. It was awesome. She had fun out there, clearly. So Millie is ridiculously cute. Playing T-ball. So that's Millie playing T-ball. That's one of the updates here.
Go back. What answer? I'll ask you again. Let's go back a little bit. Okay, Millie, do you want to get married?
No.
No? Why not?
Because I only want kids.
You only want kids?
Only one.
Just one kid?
No, two.
Two kids? Don't do that too close. Two kids?
Yes.
Do you want a boy kid or a girl kid?
Girls and boys.
Do you want one boy and one girl?
Yeah.
Okay, well, how come you're not going to get married?
Because I only want mommy. Here,
Well,
put this on.
how are you going to have kids if you don't have a husband, if there's no daddy?
I don't know. Send it to Dad.
So you just want me to say.
So, how are you going to be a mommy if you don't get married?
I'm just a mom.
How's that going to work?
They're going to call me Mama.
How are you going to get money?
Wait, only dads get money?
No, moms can get money too, but if you're taking care of your kids, who's going to make the money?
I don't know. It'll be different though.
Will be.
How will it be different?
Why is she so into the single mom life?
In a minute.
This is great.
In a minute.
This is funny.
How come it'll be different?
Cause
This is so
I'm not
cute,
gonna be
man.
kid anymore.
Oh, you'll be a grown-up?
Yes.
Do grown-ups need money?
Bye.
That's it? Okay.
She's done.
All right. Well, good to know. I will have my daughter will be a single mom.
Yeah.
Good to know. At least we're ready.
Let's just do away with the husband.
Yeah, we don't need him.
yeah.
We don't need him.
In the main. Ooh.
Did you see Betty's?
Ta-da! Wow. Those are your presents you have to grab now. Before I put the final ones in. After I put Telly's guts. I got it! Here, Mom.
Thanks.
I got your school bag.
Thanks.
It's
Yeah.
volleyball. Wait up. Man. It's man. My pretend. Yeah.
Hi, Penny. Do you have... What?
I am your school teacher.
You're my school teacher.
I am your school teacher.
Yeah. Just pretend. Zoe, Jane, and Zap.
Your name is what?
P, then a Zap.
P, then a zebra?
Yeah, P then more Zap. Yeah. My name is Zayla Morala.
What? Kids' imaginations are amazing. Like,
Yeah, I don't know where they come up
she
with
thought about her life as a single mom. Pretty good detail.
I will learn magic in Hogwarts. Abracadabra. Bring the shoe out. Abracadabra. Bring the letter out. Abracadabra. Shirley out. Shirley's my favorite one.
Like I could watch this all day, man.
What's your school called?
Hogwarts. Hogwarts. Then Pete, and then Mama. We go Linczak from our pets. Here, we got a letter for you. That's Hermione.
That's Hermione's.
Congratulations. You finally called.
Like I feel like it's been a long time since we've watched Harry Potter, but yeah, they're playing Hogwarts here pretty good here.
Now, give me all your presents back, even yours. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for joining.
The Mercer K3. Congratulations. Go.
To what we were saying earlier, right? One of my reasons why I was like, one of the motivations behind like streaming and stuff would be like, man, if I could talk some more of these young bloods into having kids, that would be my pitch.
Oh yeah.
All the things that you think suck about it, yes, they are as hard as you think, but that's why it's also worth it. And we received another super chat here. Valogden, sorry, don't know how to say it, but thank you so much. And again, Safi, we brought up your super chats. Yeah, we got some of your stuff there on the queue, but well, there it is. Well, guys, we're gonna cut today. We're gonna end this here. Gotta go take my kid to watch the Garfield movie. It seems like the rain is kind of slowing down so we can make it inside, and I'm just worried. I'm trying to look for like notes here and stuff from my wife. Like, I hope she didn't go get my girl and get in that rain, but let's see. Guys, thank you all. Diego, thanks for hanging out, dude.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Diego's gonna be joining remotely almost like as much as possible too, so.
Yeah, happy to be here. Thank you guys.